Comes Javi Baez to the plate. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Got him.
3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're down here 5-1. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Kevin Kramer.
Number 44.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
Line drive to center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Nice.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Standing in now, Brian Reynolds. Set with the 0-1. Luke over toward first. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove, and he'll reach first safely.
Dan, after this infield hit right here, this guy has to be so frustrated. He's been having a rough outing, and he's not discriminating the way he gives them up.
No, he isn't. You know what he's going to do after this one? He's going to go to the movies and watch the movie about himself, the Rocky Horror Pitching Show, because this has been a nightmare.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to signal to the bullpen. That'll be all for Yu Darvish. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance.
Come on, guys, here's a chance.
Tyler Chatwood answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Let's break up this fucking game, boy. What we got in the box? Who we got in the box? Come on, Moran.
Stepping in now, Colin Moran. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
No double plays here.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Popped him up. Caratini is there. He's got it one away.
All right. Come on. Who's next?
I can tell you from experience, bases loaded, nobody out, and you get an infield pop-up, that feels just as good as a strikeout. And now he's just a double play ball away from getting out of this mess.
Come on, let's ring this
So
bell.
next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Josh Bell, a hit in 2 tries so far. He's set. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. They get the force at the plate. The turn throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning.
Fuck
Just
off,
what
man.
the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this.
Fucking bases loaded as well. Motherfucker! We're heading. Got away with murder.
And that will bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
No balls and 1 strike. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Fouled off. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Keep it up, Tyon. Keep it up. I hear.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Hit down the line at first. And that's through for a hit. Running hard. He's digging for second.
Oh, what are you
Around
doing?
second, he's on his way to third.
Ah!
Bryant takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He will score. And it's now a
What
5-2
the
ball
fuck, man?
game.
Boy, the home fans are
Ah,
that
Jesus
inside the park.
Christ!
Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. And that misses 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And he's
Get
got
out.
himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1
Fucking
base
error
hit,
on
the
that.
home
Fucking
run, no
error on
errors, and no one left on base. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Pirates 5
Give him
and
a
the
run,
Cubs
man.
2.
Here's
Here's Gregory Polanco. He's hitless in his 2
Oh,
at-bats
Mr.
so far.
Coffee, need a hit.
Gregory Polanco.
First pitch on its way. Bounce to first.
Ah.
Rizzo is there. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now that.
At the plate, Adam Frazier, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Come on.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ground ball right side.
Nice hit.
That'll find its way into right
Nice
field for
hit.
a 1-out single.
They
Set
talk
the
about
table,
having
boys.
a day.
Come
How
on.
about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Row.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
Yeah, I know, mate, I know. Who's in the batter's box? Stone.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter.
Down the line.
Baseline. 0 for 2
Has
for him
to.
to this point.
Come on.
The 0-1.
Dirty ball. Dirty. Up the pitch, bitch.
A line shot to
Ah,
third base.
what?
But the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Fucker.
The batter. The pitcher. Gmaz51's.
Digging in, Jamison Tyon.
Get a hit, mate. Fucking hit the ball. Fuck it.
From the stretch. Now this is on the ground for Baez at short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
Yeah,
1 left
yeah.
for Pittsburgh. They're
Time
still
for
out
the
in
bag.
front, 5-2.
Let's go. Could be worse.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to hit is the catcher, Victor Caratini.
Victor.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Strike two called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Schwarber is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate. He's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Kyle Schwarber becomes out number 2 this inning. Wilson Contreras will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Again, another foul ball. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. Popped him up. Bell in foul ground. And no one will track it down. Just a touch outside. 1-2. Soft grounder left side. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
Fucking hell, man.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that ball.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 1 left for the Cubs. And the deficit remains 5-2.
Set the table this time.
Jeremy Jeffress will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 24, Jeremy Jeffress.
Stepping into the box, Kevin Kramer. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Number 44.
Here comes the first pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. Behind 0-2 now. Jeffress, formerly property of the Milwaukee Brewers. He became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates.
That's good.
The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Hey, Dero,
Set
not a
the
bad
table.
night. 3
Set the
singles, but hey,
table.
you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
At the plate now, Eric Gonzalez grounded down the third baseline. Oh, look at Bryant. One there, not in time. Settling in now, Brian Reynolds. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard to the right. Foul. The 0-1 on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Happ is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Digging in, Colin Moran.
Come on,
Previous
Colin,
meetings
move on.
with Jeremy Jeffress, he's only 1 for 10.
That is 2 for 10. Come on. Need a big one, boy.
First delivery to him on the way. The swing, and this ball is
Get out of
blasted to
here!
right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark.
Boom!
And that's
Cannonball
off the
coming.
scoreboard. What a blast! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and the lead is now 7-2.
Let's go, boys.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
On back-to-back boomers.
Now batting. The first
So that'll bring up Josh Bell.
Bell.
Line shot to second, but it's
Ow,
caught and the
looky.
side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Pittsburgh leads this one 7-2. Here's Jason Hayward now. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Got him reaching a bit too far after that one. It's strike 1.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And it's fouled away.
Come on, dirty curve.
Struck him out.
Got him.
Struck him out again, I should say.
Got
His
him.
3rd punch out of the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
So now to the plate, Ian Happ. Hit hard back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice. He was able to get a single.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Popped him up. Moran takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
Up next for the Cubs.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th.
Come on.
And that'll bring up Chris Bryant.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Happ leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Yeah.
Has a look. Now the pitch. 2 runs, 5 hits, and 3 errors for these guys so far this afternoon. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Slow roller left side.
Come on, get there.
Throw not nearly in time.
Come
so
on,
despite
guys.
the effort, that'll go into the books as an infield single.
2 fucking blooper bits. God's sake, man.
At the plate, Jason Kipnis, as he swings and lifts it in
Easy.
the air out to shallow right field. Polanco coming on.
Come on, boy.
He's there to make the play, and
let's
that'll
go.
retire the side.
Whew,
Cubs
get out.
strand a
Let's
couple.
squeeze.
They're down 5. It's 7-2. Seventh inning ready to roll. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Gregory Polanco.
Oh, Mr. Coffee. Let's go.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. The 0-2 delivery down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And now a pitch on the way. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble.
Double, double, double.
Polanco around first, heading for second now. And it's a good start to the inning for the Bucks. It's a leadoff double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Rowan Wick comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. So here's Adam Frazier as he rips it on the ground to second. Taken in by Kipnis, and there's one down now.
Now
Now to the plate, Jacob Stallings. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
To the plate now, Jamison Taillon, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Line toward right center. And that'll get down out there. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Stepping in now, Kevin Kramer, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Here comes the 0-1. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. And good for him. Kevin Kramer has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
The bat, number 2, shortstop.
In now, Eric Gonzalez. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. Bucks out in front, 10-2. Standing in, Victor Caratini. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Frazier is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. The next Cub up, Kyle Schwarber. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he failed to pull the bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
And he'll power in a fastball, that time at 94 for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Schwarber connects and sends a ball to deep right field. Polanco looking up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Solo home run for Kyle Schwarber. Home run number 3 here in the early going, but they still face a 7-run deficit. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Frazier will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for the Cubs.
Digging in once again, Javier Baez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to center field. Reynolds has it for out number 3.
Let's go.
So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left on base. 8th inning coming up. Pirates lead it 10-3. Andrew Chafin enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 39, Andrew Chafin.
Brian Reynolds will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Brian Reynolds.
Now the pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Colin Moran.
Standing in now, Colin Moran. Grounded up the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Chafin has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs, too. That's excellent pitching.
Josh Bell the next to hit. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. A 1 pitch on its way. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat.
Now
trying to pick things up where he left off. Gregory Polanco. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First delivery to him on the way. Ready with the 0-1. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. Ready with the 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Hit hard on the ground to second. That's through. He's got a base hit, his second in this one. 2 for 5 now. On to the shortstop, but thrown away.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike one. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Pulled toward right center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. They still lead by 7. It's 10-3. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward.
Jason Hayward.
Richard Rodriguez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 48, Richard Rodriguez.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. And Hayward's now 0 for 3 so far as he's retired again here for the first out. So one gone here in the Chicago 8th, and that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Now here's the pitch. Three runs, 7 hits, and 3 errors for these guys so far this afternoon. Grounder down the line at third. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, that's a nice job by the batter right there. Left-handed batter going down the third base line. You don't see that happen too often. A lot of things have to go right. And with the third baseman playing off the line, woof, that's a nice job of hitting right there.
Digging in now, Anthony Rizzo. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. So far 2 for 3 in this one. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
From the belt, kicks and deals. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Cubs strand one. They'll need to do better than that. It's 10-3. So coming to the plate, Jacob Stallings, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Happ is there. One quick out to start inning number 9. Brian Hayes will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
For Pittsburgh, number 13, Brian Hayes.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high
my
and
man,
deep
my
into
man.
the bleachers and gone.
Well done. He's my guy. He's my guy.
At the plate now, Kevin Kramer, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike one. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day. And we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Let's go.
Sometimes you got to pull out the ambush tactic. You don't know what the best pitch is going to be. 0-0 right there. Get me a knock through the left side.
Into the box now, Brian Reynolds. High in the air out to center field. Happ is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. Pittsburgh leads this one 11-3. Brandon Waddell will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Brandon Waddell.
Coming to the plate now, Jason Kipnis, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Stepping up to the plate, Victor Caratini. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
One out, nobody on. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, I don't care that pitch didn't light up the radar gun. 89 miles an hour executed two-seamer is almost unhittable.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. A swing and a ground ball to third. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and that means the Cubs are down to their final out now.
Come on, guys.
Ready for another shot now. Kyle Schwarber. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The last at-bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
0-1 the count. And now a pitch on the way. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Into the bleachers and gone. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second home run of the game, but they still face a 7-run deficit. Will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 2, Nico Horner.
And a high strike there. 0-1.
0-1.
On the ground to the right side. Bell brings it in. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. 11-4 at the end of this affair. The Pirates posted 11 runs on the scoreboard when it was all said and done. Jamison Taillon takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, striking out 12 in the process. Yu Darvish worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates, 11 runs, 19 hits, no errors. They left a
It's time for baseball here on The Show. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Cincinnati Reds and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
All right. The stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Joe Musgrove gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has really good stuff. And when he's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was in his last one, he threw the ball really well, picking up the win and allowing only 2 runs. If he brings that stuff back in this one, it could be back-to-back powerhouse performances.
Striding in, Nick Senzel. He will lead this one off today.